Hi everybody, it's Cathy, and today I'm going to recreate this look in just a few simple steps. If you want to see more easy makeup and skincare videos, be sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell. I'm going to put my hair back, and a lot of you have asked where I got this hairband, and I actually bought it at Clio. It's no longer available, but if I can find a similar one, I will link it below. I cannot do my makeup with hair on my face. So I have started by putting moisturizer on. I put a little extra moisturizer on today because my skin was looking and feeling a little bit dry because last night was retin-A night. So the key when using a powder foundation, you want to make sure that your skin is, not sticky or tacky. You want to let your moisturizer sit for probably a good 10-15 minutes until it's totally absorbed into your skin. The foundation that I'm going to be using today is the It Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination, and I'm wearing it in the shade medium. I'm really loving this. This has quickly become one of my favorite foundations because it is so quick and easy to apply, and it gives me great coverage and also gives me a really nice glowy look for the summer. So I didn't use any concealer, and I went straight into my foundation to create that makeup look. And the brush that I'm using today is the It Dual-Ended brush by It Cosmetics. And I just swirled it around a few times in the compact. And then I just, sweeped it onto my skin. I'll just do half my face just to show you the difference with this foundation. I really, really like it. I go over the eyelids because I do not have an eyelid primer. Can you recommend a good eyelid primer? I haven't had one in a while. I've tried the Urban Decay one and the Wet n Wild and also the Too Faced. They were just all okay. They didn't really wow me. So I'll just give you an idea of the coverage by just doing half of my face to start. So there, this is the side with the foundation and this is the one without. And you can see it does a great job of illuminating and of hiding the redness. So like I said, I really, really love this foundation. And foundation's not really my jam. It's not one of my favorite things to wear because I don't like feeling like I have something on my skin. I certainly do not feel this foundation when I'm wearing it. So I got my pedicure last night. Oh, I was so happy. That's the first pedicure I've had in a year because of COVID. And in Ontario, we are still in phase 2 of reopening, which means you can get like pedicures and manicures, but you cannot get facials because you still have to wear a mask. And no indoor dining. The numbers are controlled, outdoor dining only. But it just felt great, to do something normal for a change. So that's pretty good coverage. And then I think I'm gonna do my eyebrows next. For my eyebrows, I use my favorite eyebrow pencil. It's It Cosmetics Brow Power. And I'm just doing light, feathery strokes. Yeah, the weather's been crazy. It was so hot a week ago. It was like 40 Celsius. Plus with the humidity, and literally yesterday it was so cold I put the heat on in the car. I was frozen. It rained a lot last night. Thankfully the rain only started around 5:30 because the last few days we finally are getting our final grade, the lot grade, where they bring in the nice topsoil. So hopefully within the next week or so they'll do the sod and grass seed. So that's it for my brows. So now I'm going to go back to my face, and what I used was the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores bronzer. I love this bronzer. It just looks like I got a nice suntan. So I'm just using it as a bronzer, meaning I just want to add color to my face. I'm not using it as a contour. So I basically just took the Real Techniques blush brush and just kind of lightly went all over my face. add some color. Not a lot. And then I'm going to take It Cosmetics angled blush brush, and I'm going in with Sweet Cheeks. So basically just dab the brush on there and then gently put it on the cheekbone, and I like to go up because I just find that it kind of slenderizes the face a bit. This is a really pretty blush, and I think it would work well for a lot of different skin tones. So whenever I put my blush on, I try to not go past the pupil. And if you do, you can just take your other brush and just kind of buff it off. Or you can take your foundation brush and just go over it a little bit. So then I'm gonna go back to my brows, and what I did is I just put a little bit of the Cosmetics Brow Power Filler Gel over it, and this one is in the color Universal Blonde. It's not my favorite brush. I find the brush is a bit too big because I don't have a lot of eyebrows. So what I do is, I know they want you to use it kind of flat and brush it up like that, but I just use the tip and I just kind of modify it for my purposes, and I gently press and just I just kind of went over where I had went with the pencil, and I'll just dip it back in, take off any excess, and do the same on this side. I don't think I'd repurchase this. I have 2 tubes. I did a video last fall where I was comparing the Universal Blonde and the Universal Taupe. Like, it's a nice product. I just don't like the brush for me. I prefer a smaller brush. So I think I'll look for a different one, but that's gonna last me for quite a while. So then the next thing that I'm going to do is tightline using this new Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Roll Kohl liner. This is in the color, I think it's Midnight Blue, but that's a shade. So I can't talk and tightline at the same time. I really do like this pencil because it's, for me, I'm not that great at tightlining, but I find that this helps because it's like a nice gel and it just glides on. So I basically just open my eyes really wide and just go in little back and forth motions. And my eyes always want to water and blink. That's why I have such a hard time. So I'm just basically driving on the lash line. And if you have a difficult time, if you just close your eye a little bit, that seems to help as well. And you can see the difference just in the eye with the tight line and no tight line. I typically don't put eyeshadow on the eyelid simply because I don't have a lot of space in my eyelid and they're hooded. So now I'm going to do the other eye. And see, it went a lot quicker when I just slightly closed my eye. So then I just took a synthetic brush. This is just an e.l.f. brush. And I have my 2 Charlotte Tilbury pot eyeshadows. So I went ahead and applied the Eyes to Mesmerize Champagne. I just dipped my brush in there. It's nice and creamy when you put your brush in. And then I basically just put it all over the eyelid and then up into the crease. And I just kept building it up until I felt like I got the look that I was looking for. And go ahead and do the other eye. I like working with pot eyeshadows. I find they're really easy when you have wrinkly eyelids. And they make a nice everyday look, and they're quick and they're easy. And you know, I'm all about quick and easy makeup looks. So I would just take a tissue and then I would just wipe the brush off. And then I'm gonna go in with the Jewel Pot eyeshadow, and this is in Pillow Talk. There is still a little bit of flaking, But whenever I put my brush in here, it is creamy. But so I think what happens is that if any gets disturbed, that's what kind of flakes off and dries up. But I haven't been having any issues with the product drying up too quickly. So then I'm just going to go over this, and I start in the inner corner on the eyelid and just basically paint it on all across the eyelid. And put a little bit more on. And this just adds a little bit of pink sparkle. We'll go ahead and do the other eye. So after this video, I'm going to be filming another skincare video. Are you enjoying my skincare series? Let me know. I'm going to be talking about my 1.5-year journey using medical grade skincare, kind of my feelings about medical grade skincare and the effects that I have seen on my skin. So then I just take what's left on the brush and just go in the corner of the eye. I just take the tip of the brush and very gently just put a little bit on, but I just want to smoke it underneath the eye. About, I don't know, 2/3 of the way underneath. And just connect it with the corner, this eye. So now I'm just gonna set my face before I finish it. And I'm using the Your Skin But Better setting spray. I love this setting spray. But look at how much I'm glowing. I love that foundation. It's really, really great. And it lasts a long, long time too. So now I'm gonna do my mascara, and the mascara I used that day was the Superhero by It. Always just go on my top lash line. Just look at the difference in that eye. It's such a nice mascara, and I love this eyeshadow combination. It's so pretty, especially for the summer. And I mean, I could do this whole makeup look in probably under 10 minutes, you know, if I wasn't talking. To finish my lips, I'm using the Pillow Talk Solid Lip Serum in the color Marvelous. And this has a little push-up button, and you just pop it a few times to push the color up. I'm staying away from the corners of my lip just because sometimes it'll smudge. And then I'm gonna top it off with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and it's the Jewel Top lip gloss. So that's my finished look. It's really quick, and it's so nice and glowy for the summer. I feel like I've just, you know, gotten off a cruise ship with a nice tan after a nice week's vacation. That blush is so nice. You can see how it sparkles and highlights my cheeks. And I like the combination of the two lip products. They work well together. There's the finished eye look. Very, very pretty. Very soft. There's so much commotion going on outside. Like, there's never any traffic out here. And the day I want to film a video, it's like there's 10 guys that have their trucks parked out here. They're working on a house down the road. If you enjoyed this easy summer makeup tutorial using It Cosmetics and Charlotte Tilbury, please give this video a thumbs up. I'd love it if you subscribed. Click the notification bell and stay tuned for my next installment in my Skincare Over 50 video. Have a great day. Bye.